So this wasn't originally going to be the video that I was going to do today. In my head, I had something else planned out for you guys. But last night, this was weighing heavily on my mind. This morning, it was still on my mind. And I just think that the Lord's putting it on me to talk to you guys about this subject today instead of other subjects. So I'm going to listen to that inner voice that's going on and talk about this subject here today instead. And this subject is going to be about taking the power back. How, as a society, we can stop being victims and start being survivors. Now, we know what is coming. If you guys have been paying attention to my videos, if you guys are on my undesirables page, you guys see that there are shortages that are already happening. It's already here. I've done videos on Walmart and how the shelves have been empty for the last several months. They haven't even gotten the same supplies in. And now we know all the cargo ships that are out, especially they're not getting unloaded onto, especially like Huntington Beach. If you guys haven't seen those videos, you should really see what's going on, because massive shortages are coming to the States and probably all around the world. But let's just talk about really here at home in the States. Now, they're already putting out these releases. They're putting out releases about Christmas and shortages. And if you want to buy anything for Christmas, go ahead and get it now. Now, I've told you guys how the elite operate, the Saturnalia death cult that these people belong to. They believe that they actually have to tell you what's going to happen before it happens, so it frees them karmically. That's what these people actually believe. They told you about September 11th before it happened. They told you about, listen, they tell you about all these events before they happen. And that, you just got to learn how to listen. And when these people are saying there's going to be shortages, you best believe, because look at also the farmers. This past summer, they were told to destroy their crops, and they were given 150% of the value of the year's prior crops by just destroying their crops and putting their hay bales, all their machinery away. Don't do any of your farming. Don't do any of your crops this year. Destroy them. And then they had these farmers dumping oil on their fields, and basically these pieces of paper that they got, these amendments that were saying it's in your best interest to do this. So basically they threatened these people, the farmers. And then we got the federales buying up land out west, especially like in the Missouri area, where there's going to be no more local farmers. They're trying to push away the local farmers. They're trying to move everybody into the cities, and then the government will ultimately own all the farmland and all the produce. So when they're talking to you guys about there's going to be shortages this Christmas, best believe that it's going to happen. There's already shortages. If you guys been to your stores, you guys have seen that there are shelves that are empty, bare. So before I get into this any further, make sure you guys are subscribed to my page and like this video for me. So stick with me, because I have got a lot more to say. I won't try to make this video too long. I don't like making long videos. Okay, so, taking the power back. We can do that today. If we changed our mindset as a nation and started changing the way we think today, by tomorrow, the world would be a different place. It could be a whole different place by tomorrow. Instead of being a victim to these people that we put in office anyway, they're not our rulers. We put them in office. We gave them a job they're supposed to represent us. But they sell out to big corporations, and we all know the New World Order and the Illuminati. That's a real thing. And if you don't go along with their plans, they will get rid of you one way or another. So these politicians no longer have the best interests of the people. It's their best interests, whether they're being threatened or not. Now, stick with me. If we decided, we're not going to do Christmas this year. Let's just say we come to that conclusion. Now, the shelves, even if they're only a quarter way full, they're going to be much more full than what we want them to be, because we, the people, are taking that power back. Instead of putting that money on frivolous things, we all know what Christmas and the holidays are really about. But for some reason, year after year, we don't learn, and we talk like we know what we're doing, that this is for family and to be together. It's better to give than to receive, even if it doesn't have to be a commercial item. Just give them love and friendship, dinner, just showing people, the world, compassion. That is a present all to itself. If we decide that we're not doing Christmas this year, if we're not going to be doing all this stuff, right? Now, the tables have turned. Now we, the people, have the power back. We take it back. Instead of putting that money into commercialized items, buy food, clothes, stuff that you're going to actually need. Buy a fire pit or a grill so you can actually cook if the electricity goes down. Prepare, because 2022, I've done 2022 and 2023 by the numbers. If you haven't seen those videos, go back and watch, because they are most important. You have to understand what's coming here. They've already said, like I tell you, that they will tell you what's going on before they happen. They have come out and said that if they do a really good job on vaccines, they could lower the population in the next 10 years by 20 or 30%. Bill Gates is on record saying that. And you can go and see him actually stating that. And now this guy, who is supposedly a computer nerd and a computer genius, now he's giving out these 22s. Why? Why would he want to do that? Because there's nanotechnology that's in this stuff that's going to be tracking and tracing, and this stuff's not good for your health, people. We are in the midst of the biggest I told you so in at least in my time, my 35 years on earth. There's never been a bigger I told you so coming than right now. You're living in it. So what I am proposing is everybody to change your mindset. Instead of being a victim, saying this is going to happen to me, say, no, I'm going to stand up and I'm going to have this happen. Don't be a victim. Be a survivor. Be smarter than them. Don't depend on anybody, because you can't depend on anybody. Don't trust anybody. Don't depend on anybody. The only people that you can depend on is yourself. Who else is going to take care of your family besides you? That's how, listen, you have got to get with it, because I don't think you guys completely understand how big of a picture this really is. This is monumental. This is going to be huge. And man, I'm telling you guys, get with it now. It's like when you get paid on payday. If you don't pay yourself first, you're never going to get ahead in life. If you don't take 10, 25, 50 bucks out of that check and put it away or invest it, if you're not paying yourself, you're never going to get ahead. If you're always going to pay I'm not telling you not to pay your bills, but I'm telling you that you need to save and invest for yourself before you do anything else, or you'll never get ahead. The same concept applies when it comes to this material stuff for Christmas. Buy stuff that's actually going to last and sustain you and your family. What do you need more? A new laptop, computer, or do you want to take that same money and feed your family for the next month and a half? Same amount of money. You know? What are you going to want? You want to be able to eat that laptop when the computer, when this 5G goes on, and who knows all the kind of crazy zombies we got running around with this nanotechnology pumping through their bloods, right? Don't think that there's not going to be a power outage. This guy that we got in office right now, he's messed up everything. If you guys are a supporter of that man and you're like, Jason, you're crazy, don't Your power's going to go down. Man, don't even talk to me. We're not even on the same page. We're not even on the same planet. Like, this guy's messed up everything. And you can't mess up everything unless it's intentional. This is true, you know? Let's go, Brandon. You guys seen that? That's hilarious. Let's go, Brandon. Okay. So, what I'm trying to tell you guys, stop being a victim. Let's get our stuff together. We're going to stand up, be survivors. We can flip this entire script on them. We don't need these frivolous things. Instead, spend time with your family. Take that money and start preparing for worst case scenario, because I would rather be able to feed my family than have my son have 2 or 3 new video games or something for, you know, and he's going to want the same thing. Come Christmas Day, he might not understand that, but if worst case scenario comes, my kid's already blessed. He already has everything he could possibly want. We are more blessed now than what most people think. Instead of saying thank you, Lord, for what we have right now, people think about, oh, what don't I have? That's the human mentality. See, things in this life, it's never going to be enough. Money, material items, sex, it doesn't matter. No matter how much, if you guys have a lot of ladies out there, women with a lot of men, like, it's never enough, right? It's never enough. Money's never enough. Get money and then it goes away. You buy a new car, a couple years, you're gonna need another new car. It's never enough. But what we can do is start standing up for ourselves and putting the power back into the people on our terms than on their terms. Put your faith in God. God is enough. Nothing else is enough, but the Lord is enough. And I had another idea for the book of Revelations I was going to do today, that if I get time, maybe I'll still do it because I really want to do this video. But like I said, I really feel like this was weighing heavily on me than any other topic. Oh, excuse me. So thank you guys for listening. Make sure you guys are subscribed to my page, and I'll keep you guys updated. We'll see what happens come Thanksgiving. Then we still got Christmas, the New Year. And if you guys think that these shortages, we just got to get through Christmas and then the shortages are going to go away, man, I don't think you guys understand. Like, if that's what you really think, we just got to get through Christmas, I don't think you guys understand the severity and what's really going on right now. These leaders that we have, they don't have the best interest for you or your family. They don't care about you or your family. They care about themselves and their agenda. So anyway, stay prayed up, stay close to the Lord. Thank you guys for listening. Comment down below. All right, guys, talk to you later.